What's up, y'all? Terrell Friday here with FutureDDS.
Tyler Brown here with FutureDDS.
And today we are continuing our application series, talking about when is it the right time to push that submit button on your dental school application. Let's go.
If this is your first time visiting our channel, we are here to help pre-dents get into dental school, as well as give everybody a glimpse into our dental school experience. So if you haven't already, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button below, as well as that notification bell to know when we upload new content.
So, when exactly is the right time to submit your application? That's exactly what the purpose of this video is. We're going to go through exactly when the right time to push that button is, showing you the FutureDDS application curve.
So, what this curve basically explains is the relationship between the schools that you apply to accepting you versus the time that you hit submit on your application.
Simply, the earlier you apply to a school, the higher your likelihood of getting into that school.
Exactly. Why does this model make sense? Well, in the beginning, dental schools have a whole bunch of seats to fill for the entering class.
All of them, actually.
Literally, all the seats are open. So when the application opens and certain people, everybody's like, okay, I gotta apply early. When certain people meet these criteria, they're invited to the interview.
So as more and more people are applying and actually getting interviews, the less seats you're gonna have available to you. So by, say, December, if you had 100 seats available in June, you now might only have, 30 seats left. So
let's say that you actually do apply later in the cycle. Let's say November. So you apply November and then you get a post-December interview. So now you're fighting for a seat out of 20 instead of 100, which you would have initially if you had applied back in June. Makes things a little bit harder.
that's basically the premise of the application curve going through the application cycle. So, you want to get your application in early, especially if you're one of those borderline applicants. You want to have the most amount of seats possible instead of going in where you're going to have more competition and less seats.
We do want to throw a huge disclaimer out there. We both know, being in this dental realm for so long, trying to get into dental school, doing whatever it may be, we've both heard stories, once again, of somebody who has applied extremely late because maybe they just felt like they weren't ready, then they changed their mind, or maybe their letter of recommendations didn't come in quick enough. Whatever it may be, they still got in. So we're not here to tell you that if you apply in December, you won't get in, but we are just trying to increase your chances for that first time of you applying, to make sure that you get into the school of your choice.
Yeah, and also you have to know that this is quite subjective because some schools have their application deadline in September. So if it's one of those schools, you want to make sure you get your application in June. Whereas maybe like a USC whose application deadline is in February, you could maybe get away with putting it in a little bit later. But either way, make sure you get in early.
But that'll be it for our video today.
Let's go wrap it up.
If you all have any other questions, make sure that you check out all the other videos in our series. Also, you can make a comment below. We'll make sure to get back to you. If it's a more personal question, you can definitely DM us on Instagram @_FutureDDS. Make sure to like, subscribe,
hit the notification bell.
Also, if you cannot find the answer to your question on our channel or via us, then definitely go to the description box of this video and hit the add to ask application instructions. We're sure that you will find your answer there. All right, but that'll be it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.